Todd's Carpet and Tile Cleaning. Call or text 702-595-0488.
On March 4th, Israel increased its allegations against the UNRWA, which is the UN agency responsible for bringing aid to Palestinian refugees across the Middle East. Initially, Israel accused 12 of the UN agency's employees of having participated in Hamas attacks on southern Israel on October 7th. However, now, Israel has accused 450 of the UNRWA's employees, being members of militant groups in the Gaza Strip. According to Felipe Lazzarini, who is the head of the UNRWA, Israel did not provide any evidence to back up these claims, nor had he been informed of any evidence of these claims. According to the UNRW head, the agency provides annual lists of the members of its staff, and he has, quote, never had received the slightest concern about the staff they've been employing. He reported that the only allegation that was communicated to him was Israel's initial claim that 12 of the UNRWA's employees were involved in the October 7th attacks. These verbally communicated allegations resulted in the termination of said employees and has enacted 2 UN-ordered investigations to be conducted. Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari, who is the chief military spokesperson for Israel, went on to state that over 450 UNRWA employees are military operatives in terror groups in Gaza. This is no mere coincidence. This is systematic. There is no claiming we did not know. However, it was reported that he did not provide any names of the alleged employees, nor did he provide any evidence to back up the increased allegation. Meanwhile, the UNRWA has accused Israel of detaining its staffers and using torture and ill treatment to force them into giving false confessions. The agency went on to state that these forced confessions, as a result of torture, are being used by the Israeli authorities to further spread misinformation about the agency as part of attempts to dismantle UNRWA. This is putting our staff in Gaza at risk and serious implications on our operations in Gaza and around the region. However, while Israel's claims have no evidence to support them, evidence was not provided by the UNRWA for their allegations against Israel either, as of reporting. The next day, on March 5th, it was reported that after 3 days of negotiating, mediators were unable to reach a ceasefire agreement with Hamas, according to Egyptian officials. Nearly 5 months of war has left the vast majority of the Gaza Strip in ruins, in addition to creating a humanitarian crisis that has left many of the displaced Palestinians scrambling for food. Mediating nations Egypt, Qatar, and the US have been spending weeks in order to achieve a breakthrough in regards to a ceasefire agreement, an agreement that would include an influx of aid for Palestinians as well as a hostage exchange. Hamas met in Cairo, Egypt, with mediators in order to propose a new deal, one that would be discussed with Israel in the days to come. However, Hamas has refused to release the estimated 100 hostages it holds, including the remains of approximately 30 more, unless Israel ends its offensive. They additionally demanded that Israel withdraws from Gaza and release a large number of Palestinian prisoners, including senior militants that are currently serving life sentences. U.S. officials have also stated that they are skeptical on whether or not Hamas actually wants a deal, due to the terrorist organization hesitating on numbers that the U.S. and others believe to be a legitimate request, including asking for the names of hostages that are to be released. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke on the matter, stating that it is on Hamas to make decisions about whether it is prepared to engage. We have an opportunity for an immediate ceasefire that can bring hostages home, that can dramatically increase the amount of humanitarian aid getting into Palestinians who so desperately need it, and can set the conditions for an enduring resolution.